Hallo Krypto-Fans und Profis aus der deutschsprachigen Welt. Es ist Mittwoch, 10. Januar, wahrscheinlich nur noch Stunden, vielleicht sogar nur Minuten davon entfernt, dass wir die ETFs live haben. Ich habe hier einen Clip aus den USA, neueste Nachrichten, und ich denke, es ist, wie wir schon lange gesagt haben, wirklich nicht mehr eine Frage des ob, sondern nur noch wann, und das wann, die Chance, dass es heute ist, wenn es dann spätabends in Europa ist und hier noch Nachmittag in den Vereinigten Staaten, gehen die Bitcoin-ETFs live. Ich denke, es ist soweit. Genießt die Show, genießt das kleine kurze Video, natürlich auf Englisch, für die, die nicht Englisch verstehen. Es tut mir leid, aber das ist ziemlich selbsterklärend. Genießt die Show. Wenn nicht heute, dann morgen. Aber ich denke, es könnte wirklich jetzt soweit sein. Und es ist aufregend.
Account at the SEC or a hacked account on X or the old Twitter. Bottom line, waiting for this ETF announcement that was going to include Bitcoin as part of its offerings here that would increase demand on not only for Bitcoin, but a host of other crypto-related plays. Still waiting for that. Natalie Bushnell joins us, the Coin Stories podcast host. Natalie, what's the story on this? Where does this stand? It was supposed to happen yesterday, today at the latest. It might still happen today, but what if it doesn't?
Hi, Neil. Great to see you. I think this was one last rug pull on these spot ETFs for old time's sake. And yes, I think it's still going to happen today. It's been a long time coming, and these regulators and issuers have been going over every detail of these spot Bitcoin ETFs and pretty much cleared their holiday schedules the last 2 months to only work on this. So yes, I see it still happening, and there has never been so much anticipation for an ETF in the history of this investment vehicle.
So what would drive it, and what would the difference be of an ETF set up to include it?
So I think this is going to bring in a lot of investors who weren't able to allocate to Bitcoin. Financial advisors will now be incentivized and have a fiduciary responsibility to tell their clients about Bitcoin. It will bring in the RIAs, the pension funds, the endowments, and pretty soon Bitcoin will be part of every portfolio. And, I think that this is really historic because it signals that Bitcoin is being accepted as an essential asset within the upper echelons of traditional finance. And I think a lot of people don't realize how impactful Bitcoin will be and how many billions of dollars will flow into it. And what I think is amazing, Neil, is 15 years ago, a new technology and a new form of money emerged organically, completely bottom up. And it's now a major asset class with some of Wall Street's biggest firms jockeying to win liquidity in their new ETF when it gets approved. But this really is a working class phenomenon that trickled up. And so now the titans and legends of investing are realizing that no asset carries the promise and the potential of Bitcoin. And I think the ETF will just be the first of many developments on the path to every person and every business saving in Bitcoin and becoming more economically empowered.